So you can see we have create here, right? And apply and okay. Okay, so you can see we have added here. So you need to go here ground floor. Okay, and you know where the location of this side guards. Okay, so you need to go here structural, click here wall, and you need to select this, right? Then you can just add your cladding. Okay, so you have assigned the center here, so you need to just click and set here interior face. Okay, so I will set exterior. Okay, so you can see, so the base constant is ground floor and upper constant is okay, so you can just add first and you can just assign. So base constant is ground floor. Okay, and you need to give here top of concrete, sorry, top of column. So let's see in section how it's work, and just set this 0. Okay, and if you go to this section, so you can see this wall is appear here, right? So if I select, so this purlin is connected to this side guard wall, so we can add the screw here connection details. Then if you look at here, so you need to extend up to here because we need to close this up to here. Okay, so you just extend your wall up to here. If you look at in 3D view, it looks like right like that. Then once you have added at the one side, you can just mirror at the opposite side. So just mirror here. Okay, so you have added at the opposite end also here. Then you need to cover this face also. Okay, so you need to add the wall here also, right? So how to add? You need to go in ground floor, right? So you can see we have added here, so same wall we need to add here, right? So create a similar wall and you can give the first point and last point. So I will start from this point and this point. Okay, if you look at in 3D view, it looks like okay. You can just assign ground floor and here top of column, and I will set here 0, so you can see, right? Then after that you can see the shape of this frame is like that, but because uh, we need to cover this area also. Okay, so you can just join this wall, right? So select this wall and click here attach top base, so and select your roof. Okay, so highlighted wall attached but miss the highlighted target. Okay, what is the reason? Because this edge is not covered up to the wall. Okay, so you can see if I set the top view, so this is the edge of the roof, right? And this is the wall, so we need to cover this up to here. So we need to extend this roof, okay, up to here. So just click here, put print edit and just give the command align, and you can align the edge of the roof with the external face of the wall. Okay, and then you can see, so this wall we have attached at the bottom of this roof, right? Then same wall you need to mirror at the opposite end. Okay, so first of all I will just add a line here for center point, and then you can select this wall and just give the mirror command. Select mirror and just you can add. If you look at in 3D view, it looks the same here. So if I see in a top view, so you can see this roof is not covered up to here, right? So you need to modify this. So modify, give the al command and just match to the outer face of the wall. Okay, like that. Then if you see the section, so how it looks, so go to view, so you can see, right? So you we have covered almost all four side. Okay, and after that you need to select this and go here, attach, and select the roof. So this wall is attached to the bottom of the roof. Okay, like that. Then after that I want to add the roller shutter here and then door opening. Okay, so if you go to the plan, so I want to add the roller shutter here. Okay, and opening here for access. The same opening you can add, the two opening, door opening and roller shutter you can add, or you can just, if you want to add only roller shutter, so you can add, right? So we need to go to the library because, okay, so if you go here architectural and click here door, okay, so you need to find here roller shutter. Okay, but we don't have any roller shutter family in this file. Okay, so we need to insert this. So this is our 3 meter, and this is 4 meter, and this is 3 meter. Okay, so you need to go insert, then load family, then go to the back, go to the back, then go again back. Okay, so you need to find in door category. Okay, so if you search in commercial, so this is single door, double lip, single lip. You need to search here roller shutter. Oops, there is no any roller shutter in this file. Okay, so I will search here. So this is not, this is double door, single door. Yes, so you can see this is the overhead rolling. Okay, so you need to insert this, right? So once you insert, you need to go in architectural tab, click here door. Okay, so you can see the door is, the size is 4.2 by 4.2. Okay, but you can modify this size, right? So you can just give here 4 meter by 4 meter. So what I do, I will click here edit, duplicate, and just give the size 4 meter by 4 meter. Okay, and you can just remove this two and click here okay, and then you can add the, or you can change the values. Okay, so if you click here, okay, so you can see this is 4 meter and 4 meter, then width is here. Okay, then you can just change 4 meter by 4 meter, right? And then you can just add your roller shutter here. So just place here. If you look at in 3D view, so you can see, oops, but we are not able to see the roller shutter because the reason is we need to check in visibility graphics. So type VV, so you can see the door is off here. So you need to on and click apply and okay. So you can see the roller shutter has been added here, right? So if you minimize the height, so suppose I want to give the height 3.5, so you can just give the height 3.5, right? But in that case you need to rename this. So I will just add here 3.5 meter. So your roller shutter, it looks like, okay, but you need to check the, or you need to break this side guards, okay, because we need to give the access here. Okay, so if I go to the section, okay, so you can see the my wind column is here and here, so I want to just break this beam. Okay, Z purlin, so select and click here split element. Okay, and just click on this beam, split, then split. Okay, then after that you can just give the command al and just align. Oops, both the beam is aligned here. Okay, so you need to just pick this point like that. After that you can just give align command and set here, then just move here, then just move again, then just move again. Okay, and then you can just give the align command with multiple alignment. You can just select this edge of this all members like that. Then similarly, you can give the align command, select this face, sorry, and then align here, then here, and then here. Then if you look at in 3D view, it looks like. Okay, sometimes this box we need to set inside. So you have option here. So just select this roller shutter and just press the space bar. So you can see this roller shutter mechanism go inside here. Okay, so you if it's depend on your requirement. If you want to set at the outer side, so you can set. Otherwise, you can give the inside. Okay, so if you want to add this roller shutter exactly opposite end, so you can add. So you can just mirror it and just add it, right? Then after that, you can just break all the horizontal beam here. Okay, so select and split 1, 2, 3, and 4. You need to split all beams. Okay, like that. Then after that, you need to give the align command. Align, align, align. Oops, sorry. Need to give again align command. So your last face of column here, and then you can just align. The same thing here. You need to give the align command, select the boundary, and select this edge of this column. Sorry, beam, like that. Okay, if you look at in 3D view, it looks like. Okay, then you can add the single door here, here, and here also. Okay, so if I want to add the single door here, right? So you can add. So yeah, so we can add here in this space. Okay, so if you go to here, W, okay, okay, so where is section? So go to your view, right? So I want, if I want to add the door here, so you need to go here, architectural door. So we don't have any door family. You need to load here, right? So commercial. So you can select as per your requirement. Single lip, yes. So I want to add this door with single lip. Click here, open. You can choose the size. Suppose it's 900 by 2.4. You can select and you can add exactly at the center, like that. If you look at in 3D view, it looks like. But you need to break again this member, and you need to add the horizontal vertical member for supporting this door frame, okay, as per your requirement. Or you can just add the column or beam from this column to column, and you can give the connection here. Okay, so if your span is long, so you can just add here column, so with C shape, channel, or square hollow section. Okay, as per your requirement you can give. So what I do, I will just break this element, then same here, like that. Then you can just give the L command. Okay, so first of all you need to just move here, just okay, so this member has not been break here. Okay, so you need to just adjust the end here, then you can give the align command. So I want to set all the members up to here, here, then here, then here, mm, then give the align command again, and just select the door frame, and you can adjust the member. Same here, you need to just do, on just select this end. Okay, and then you can just use the align command. Al, type Al, select, and then select the edge of the beam, like that. Then give the align command again, select your boundary, like that, and select. If you look at in 3D view, so your model it looks like. If you want to add the two door here also, so you can just mirror and just adjust the member. Okay, then after that you need to add the foundation here. So suppose my building is resting on the slab. Okay, so I want to add the slab with 500 thick. Okay, so I have designed 500 thick slab. So I will go here, ground floor, and just go to here, and I will use this. Okay, if you want to give slope, so I will use this option. Okay, floor structure. So just consider 300 thickness. I have designed this, right? Then after that, my slab is start from this end to this end. Okay, from this end to this end. Okay, then you can just check the size for the slab. So what is the size? So size is 11051. It's odd size. Then here, this is also odd size. Okay, so you can make it round figure. So just minimize 1 mm from both the end, 1 mm here and 1 mm here, right? So 13 meter and 50 mm. So you can just check this dimension also from this point to this point. So you can just, oops, I have set the wrong line for the dimension. So yeah, it's 11051. Okay, so point 0.5 we need to move on the both the sides. So 0.5 mm here and 0.5 mm here also. So move inside by zero point 0.5. So you can get the round figure distance here. So if I measure this, so it's approximate 11. Oops, we need to move again, zero point 0.5 again. Okay, I will just give the dimension here. Magenta line, where is your magenta line? Yes. So you need to select this magenta line and just move by zero point 0.5 and zero point 0.5 from here also. Right? If I measure now, what is the distance? Yes. Oops, it's a 49. So what I do, I will just select this line and this line. Okay. So what I do, I will move by zero point 0.5 outer and move by zero point 0.5. This is at the outer side. So you can get 1150. Okay. So this is your size of slab. If you look at in 3D view, so you can see, right? So this is your slab, right? So then after that, if you want to add some footpath, so you can add the footpath all periphery. Okay, so we need to just give the access for the around the building. Okay, so you can add. Suppose my footpath is 1 meter from the edge of the this slab. Okay, so you need to go here, floor, structural floor, and my footpath slab thickness is 100 mm. Okay, nominal size. So I will create duplicate, and you can just add here 100 mm and click here. Okay, okay, and you can just give the thickness here 100 mm. and click here OK, and OK. Then I want to give here isolation joint. Okay, so if I give this footpath, so this footpath is not connected to my main slab. Okay, so if I cut the sections, it looks like, so this is my main slabs, 300 thick slab, right? And this footpath is like that, and you need to give here 10 mm joint here, isolation joint you can say. Okay, so this is the separate part. You can give isolation joint 10 or 20 mm. Okay, so I want to add this slab all around the building, so I will use this option pick lines, and I will add here 10 mm. Okay, so 10 mm from the edge of the main slab, so I will select at all around like that. Then you can add here also like that. Then after that, the width is 1 meter, so I will add here 1 meter offset from this magenta line. So 1 meter here, then 1 meter here, then 1 meter here, and 1 meter in the back side of the building. Okay, so you can see I have added the 1 meter footpath all around the building. So you click here OK, and if you look at in 3D view, so you can see it looks like. Okay, so this is my footpath. Okay, and then after that you can give if the uh, if any vehicle is going inside this building, so you can give the or you can provide the ramp here. Okay, so you need to just add the small ramp. Okay, so you can use the slab category. Okay, so first of all you need to break your ramp at this side, sorry, footpath. Okay, so you need to break your footpath from here and here. Okay, and we need to add the ramp here. Okay, so how to do this? So just select this and go to here edit, right? And I want to close this footpath up to here. So my ramp is start from this point. Okay, exact at the grid. So what I do, I will just give here 10 mm gap for isolation joint. So my footpath is stop here and stop here, and you can just split this line. Okay, and just trim this line, this line, this line, this line, and this line. So your footpath is just like C shape, like that. Okay, so if I click here OK, and if you look at in 3D view, so it looks like. Okay, then you can add your ramp here. So this is the small ramp, so don't use the ramp architectural and go to the ramp. You can add the slab here. So how to add, I will show you. So to go here in ground floor, so I will delete this dimension. Okay, I will delete this dimension, and you can use this structural floor because I want to give the slope, so that's the reason I will use this floor slab. Okay, and I will use the, suppose my ramp is 200 thick at the higher side, so I will create a new slab. So 200 here, and click here 200, and OK, and OK. Then you can use the pick line option. So we know the location of this ramp, first here, then here, then you need to give the 10 mm offset here because your main slab is here, right? So main slab edge is here. Okay, so you can see, then you can just trim this line, then you can just trim this line also, and you can decide how the ramp length. So you can just copy, and suppose I want to give here 2 meter length of the ramp up to here. Okay, and just trim this like that. Okay, if you click here and check in 3D model, it looks like. Okay, but in that case you need to just minimize this point, okay, by 100 mm or 50 mm as per your requirement. Okay, so if you go to again plan, and if you select this option, modify the sub element, right? And you can just add here. So this is 0, right? So I want to add here minus 100. So effectively I will get here 100 thick slab thickness. Okay, so total thickness is 200 so I will just give here minimum 100 at the minimum point. Okay, and just escape. Then if you look at in 3D view, so you can see your ramp is with the slope here. If I cut the section, so you can see. So just add a section here and go to your view. So before going there, I want to just extend up to here. Okay, and go to your view. So you can see this is your ramp, but the bottom is constant. Okay, so you need to go here, edit type, and click here variable. Okay, apply and okay. So you can see this ramp is added here. From this point is lower point and this point is higher point. If you look at 3D view, it looks like. Okay, so you can add the ramp also. Okay, so once you done your model, okay, so model, okay, so I will, what I do, I will just assign the concrete material here. So cast in place gray. Okay, so it looks like, so you can assign the material for this ramp slab gray and click here. Okay, and then okay. Okay, so you can see it looks like your main slab also you need to assign the material like that and apply and okay. Okay, so you can see your model is done. Okay, so once your model is done, you need to create a 2D drawings. Okay, so how to create 2D drawings? So if you go here, so this is my ground floor, so you need to just clean up this view. Okay, so yes, so what I do, I will just delete this arrow, slab direction arrow. We don't need to show here. Okay, and you need to hide this elevation mark also. Select, right click, and you have option hide. If you go to the hide element, so this only one element will be hide. If you go to by category, so all category will be hide here. So you can see if I click here by category, so all elevation mark has been hide. Okay, and I will set here 1:50 scale, so it looks like. Then you need to clean up this view. Okay, I want to give the two section here. So before going that, you need to give all dimensions and all set your plan here. Okay, so first of all you can see, so this is showing the hatching here. Okay, so you can just off this hatch. Okay, so how to off this hatch? You can just select, right click, then go here override graphics in view. If you go to by element, so it could, the changes will be reflect only one slab. If I go with by category, it means all slab category. So I will go here and you need to go here surface pattern, because this is the surface pattern, right? And you need to uh, you can see one option here, visible means your hatching pattern by material. So I will off this and click here apply and okay. So you can see we can't show the hatch. When we will show the hatch, so if we will provide a section through the slab, okay, then we can provide the hatching pattern. Okay, so yes, so this is your plan, right? So what I do, I will just clean this plan. So I want to add this section at the middle and you need to rearrange this section. Okay, because we need to set this view in 2D for the presentation. So we are creating the one drawing for the ground floor level. So we can see all the details for the column, then this beam. Okay, so you need to break these sections and you need to just rearrange exactly at the middle of the building, like that. Okay, I will delete this. That's slab direction. Okay, and reference lines I want to hide by categories. All reference line you can't see. Then I want to give the dimensions here. Okay, so just need to rearrange like that. Then I will use the di command. So you can see here, this is the linear, this is the different types of dimension style. So you can use any as per your requirement. As per the standard, we need to give the dimension style as per that. 3 mm aerial. If I click here edit type, so these are the dimension style details. So you can see here text size is 3 mm. Then text offset from the dimension line is 1.7. And you can see the font here. So if I click, so you can see the number of different types of font. So you can, if you want to create as per your own, so you can just make it duplicate and just changes as per your requirement. Here is the units. So which units? So this is the units is millimeters. So you can see the units here. Okay, then if you go again, leader type. So which leader type you have here? So if I click here okay, and if I go to the give this dimension here, okay, so you can see, so this dimension is appear here. If I select and go to edit type, so you can see here leader type is arc type. Okay, so leader tick mark, then leader tick mark. So here they have set 30-degree large. If you want to give arrow, fill arrow, so you have option here. Suppose I will select this fill arrow 90-degree large and click here apply and okay. So you can see this arrow has been changed, right? Then this is the 1.75 gap here. So you can see, so all these details you can see here, tick marks and extension line. Okay, so these are the 1.6 they have set here. So you can see all the features, okay, for this dimension. Okay, so if I give here this dimension, right, up, just up to up here, and I want to continue this dimension, so select this dimension and go to here. Once you select this dimension, this modify dimension will be active. So you need to just click here and you can continue the dimension like that. Okay, so these are my set out dimension from the center to center of the column. Okay, then you can just give here the this. Okay, so this is odd dimension, so I will represent in different way. Okay, so you can see this is grid to grid distance. Then similarly you can just add the grid to grid distance here also. Give the di command, and then this is 4 meter, this is also 4 meter. Then you can just move this up to here, right? So this is your plan. Okay, then after that you need to give here this detail, footpath detail. So you can say here 1 meter. Okay, and you can just add the text. So if you want to add some text in dimension style, so you can just double click, so this box is appear here, right? So you can give here, suppose if you want to add the text, replace means if you want to add here text instead of this 1 meter, so you have option here. So you can just add your text. Suppose I want to add here footpath, and if I click here apply and okay, so you can see, right? But I want to show the this dimension also, so I will click here use the actual value. Okay, and you have option here above. Okay, so I will apply here. Okay, and if I double click on this, so above, so if I add here a, so you can see what is the changes. So if you want to add the text above the your dimension text, so you have option above, then prefix if I add here a and then suffix b, so you can see the changes like that. If you want to add text, just start from the dimension text, so it is called as prefix. And after that, after your dimension is called suffix. So if you want to add text, so you can use this. So right now I want to use only below, and add I will add here footpath. Click here, apply, okay. So 1 meter is footpath, okay. And then you can just move. If your text is overlap your structure here, so you can just move just outside of this text, okay. And then you can just change this dimension location, okay. Then you can just add again here, so 1 meter footpath. So you can add here also, double click, then you can add here footpath, okay, like that. And then you can just move here like that. Similarly, you can add here, here and here, okay. So all the text you can give here. So when contractor or any person you see your drawing, so first of all you should give all set out points for columns, beams, okay, in plan as per the your plan or sections, okay. Then after that you can add the dimension, so up to here. So this footpath is 1536 from the grid A, okay. So you can add. So similarly you can give, if you want to give the set out point like that, so you can add, okay. There is that here and here also. Then if I want to add here, so you can add, right. And then after that you need to annotate all those member here, okay. So once you done your plan, okay, so this is the ground level plan, okay. And I want to set in a drawing, okay. So you have option here. So if you go to the left, right bottom, so you have option here, sheet, okay. So right now we haven't create any sheet, so there are no any sheets here, but I want to create, okay. So right click on sheet tab and you have option new sheet. Click here new sheet, and here is the A1 metric sheet already loaded as per Autodesk, okay. And if I click here okay, so this is my sheet. If you working uh, on the standard template means this template is created by client, so the client's logo you can see there, then project name as per the client, okay. So all the details client has been set, so you don't need to create a template. So if you working on standard template, so all those templates and all those dimension style, section mark, all those you can get ready-made, okay. So this is not standard template, this is just default Autodesk template, so that's the reason they have added their logo here, okay. So this is my sheet here, okay. And I want to add, so this is the A1 sheet, right. And this is my ground level plan, okay. And I want to add here. So once you done your ground level slab, okay, so you can just go your sheet and just drag inside the sheet like that, okay. So you can see, then after that you can give the annotate. So I don't want to give the ground level here. So if I select here and go to here in properties box, so you can see the view name is ground level, but you have option title on sheet. So if you don't want to give this name here, and if you want to give the new name, so just plan, or you can say floor plan, right, like that. So you can give title on sheet. This title not change here, okay. So you have option title on sheet. If you don't want to give by default ground level here, so you can change here title on sheet, so you can give the as per your requirement on title on sheet. So in that case you can see here floor plan and with scale, so this is the 1:50 scale. If I double click, so you can check 1:50. So 1:50 is sufficient scale here, so I will go with that, right. So if I double click, so you can see select any element here. If I just double click here, just outside the sheet, so you can just on you can't edit this. Okay, you can just move this viewport. Okay, if you want to edit this, so you need to double click inside, so you will be reach inside, and then you can just, if you want to modify some your arrangement, suppose if you want to change this column size, so don't not don't go in ground floor here, so you can go within sheet also. So just double click and you can modify all those things. Once you done, so just double click here, so you will be out of this viewport frame, right? Then if you see here, so you can see, so first sheet is my ground floor. Okay, and I want to add here, so this is my ground floor, so I will give the annotation here. So if you give some you can't give the column size directly here. Okay, so when contractors see this drawing, and he knows how to know which size you have used for this column, then this beam, purlin beam. Okay, so you need to give some here type mark here. Okay, so what I do, I will decide. So I have used the two types of column. One is 305 305 240, and one is 203 203 by 86. Okay, so I will give the C1, right? C1 tag for this column and C2 tag for this column. Okay, so before going that, uh, in this plan I want to show only my slab details and column details. Okay, so I don't want to show this side purlins. So this side purlins I want to show the details in elevation. Okay, so I will, what I do, I will just off this. Okay, so I have select all the purlins, right click, and I will go here hide by element. If I go to the hide by category, so all the beams is hide, so I will go with that hide element. Then you can see this wall also, so you need to select this wall, because my plan is looks messy because of these elements. Okay, in this floor plan I want to show only the details for column and slab, right? So you can see this is the roller shutter and this is roller shutter, right? You can see here my single lip door. Okay, so you can't see in plan because we need to on this door shutter. Okay, so we have already on. Okay, so what is the reason not able to see? Okay, so you can see we need to on this. So click here VV door. So you can see the frame swing we have off here. So you need to click on. So frame mullion not required, panel swing and apply and okay. So you can see your door you can looks like, right? Then after that you need to assign the tag, right? So suppose I want to assign the tag for this C1. Okay, for this column, so you need to select, okay, and go to here edit type, right? So you need to go down and you have option here type mark. So in that, in this field I will add C1 here. Okay, so I will represent C1 for this size 305 305 240. I don't want to give the actual size in plan. Okay, what I do, I will give the type mark, right? And after that I will add the schedule. Okay, so I will show you in paint. So just click new and don't say. Okay, so this is my column, right? So this all column C1 and this is my C2. Okay, so what I do, I will assign the here C1 C1 and here is a C2 C2, and then I will provide a one table here. Okay, and if this table is called member schedule, and then I will add here first tab is member mark, you can say mark, then here size. Okay, and here you can say description or remark. Then I will add here C1. Then in this tab, I will give the size. So 305, you see whatever, and in description column. Then same for B1, so and so size and B1. So let's see how to add the schedule. So before adding schedule, I will show you how to add the tab type mark. Okay, so you can see for this column I have given here C1. Then after that you have option here. One is a description right here. So in description you can say column. Okay, so this is the column. And type comments we have also. In types comment you can add schedule. Okay, so I will explain what is the purpose for this. Okay, so just add, I have just added here type mark C1, description column, and type comment schedule. Okay, and just click here apply and okay. Then after that you need to go in annotate tab. Okay, and you have option here tag by category, or you can give the shortcut command tg. Okay, tg for tag. Once you given the tg command, so and if you move your cursor, so you can see, so this tag is activate here. Okay, but this tag is as a size, but we need to set here type mark before we have added here. Okay, for this column. So how to assign? Okay, so you need to select this tag, right? Once you select, so this table is activate, and you can say here edit family. Okay, so if you go to here, so this is your tag family. So you need to select this, right? And go to here edit, or here edit label, both the same. So I will select here edit label. So you can see here the type name assigned. That's the reason this size is appear here. If you look at in our drawing, so this column we have given the name 305 305 type name means column name. That's the reason this tag is appear as a tab type name, but we need to change this. So how to change? You need to select this. So once you select, so this remove parameter tab is active here. Okay, so I will just remove this parameter, and I want to give the type mark. So if you look at in this table, so you have option here type mark. Okay, we have given already C1 in type mark, but I want to set as the mark as a type mark. So I will select this type mark and go here and click here add parameter. So you can see this type mark is added here, and click here apply and okay. So once you set this, so you need to just click here load into the project. So this is your family. Okay, you need to load in your file. So go to here load into the project. So in this project, so this family is already loaded, so we need to just overwrite the existing version. So click here, so you can see it convert into the C1. So how it's come, we have set here. If I select this column and go to edit type, and you can see the type mark. So I have given here C1. That's the reason come here. Okay, so if I not assign any type mark, and if I click here apply and okay, so this it question mark appear. Okay, so you need to set here in type mark. So I will add here C1 apply okay, right? Then if you select this, right, yeah, if you select this, so you have option here leader. If you don't want to give the leader, so just untick like that. And here is the option horizontal vertical. When you represent the tag in plan for the column, so it should be in 45-degree. So you can just move this tag C1 here. Okay, so you can once you add here for this column, so you don't need to add again and again. So you need to just give the tg command and just add here. So this C1 we have already added here for this slab. So before going there, I don't want to add the leader, so you can just remove and just add C1, C1. If you add here, so question mark appear because we haven't given any type mark for this C2 column. So you can see C1, then C1, then C1. Then after that, you need to assign the same here. So select this column, go to here edit type, go down. So here I will assign C2. Then description, here also column, then type comments. So type comment is schedule, sch dot and apply. Okay. So, and if I give the tag C2, okay, so type tg and select your column like that. Okay, so you can see I have add the tagging for this column, right? So you can see here. Then after that, you can give the your texting here. So this is my slab, so you need to give the slab thickness also. So don't give the manually. Okay, so you can use the tag also for this slab. If I give the tg command and select the slab, okay, so you can see there is no tag loaded for floor. Do you want to load? Yes, so we need to load first tag. So you need to go in annotation category, I think. Yeah, annotation, and you need to search here floor tag, area tag, floor tag. You need to find out in tag folder, floor tag. Yes, so you can see here mass. No, this is the mass floor title. No, I will check in structural. So you can see we need to find the floor tag. Okay, this is top plans, load, family load. No, slab tag. So you can see here. So let's check. I think it's not working because we need to search the floor tag. So let's see. It's appear. Yeah, it's work. So you can see this is the generic 300 slab, but we need to change this, right? So how to change? So you need to select this tag. Once you select, so this table is activate. So I will go here, edit family. The same thing. If you select this and if you check here, the name is type name. Okay, so type name means here. So I will close this. No, if I select this slab, okay, so this type name is appear generic 300 mm. Okay, so you can just rename here and you can say here 300 thick slab like that, and click here OK and apply OK. So you can see it could be changed here, right? So if you want to edit this, so go to again edit family, and if I select this, right, so you can see here alignment, all those things, horizontal alignments at the center, middle, center. So no need to change here. So if you go to edit type, so you can see we have given the type name from this list. That's the reason the thickness 300 thick is comes here, right? So if you suppose I want to add this, just add the border, okay, all around the text. So you have option. So you need to select and go to here edit type, and you have option show the border, okay, and just click here show the border and click apply and okay. So this border comes in your project, so load into the project. So yes, so I want to load into the test 3 and click here okay, and use the override existing version. So you can see 300 thick slab. Okay, then similarly you can, if you want to add the slab thickness for that footpath slab also, so you can add. So it comes here. So you can see generic, so you need to rename this slab. Okay, so you go to here edit and then rename. and you can see here 100 thick slab. Click here OK and apply, so you can see. So if you so this text is clash with this concrete, so you can just rotate here. So just select. So once you select this text, so this table is activate, option is activate. So instead of horizontal, you can set vertical, so it move here, right? Then you can add at all location here also. Then you need to set here vertical. Sorry, select your text, click and go to the vertical, right? Then you can add here and here also. You just give the tg command and you can add. Okay, so all those annotation you need to give here, right? Then, so first drawing is my floor plan. In floor plan, I want to show the details for this floor and column. Okay, yes. So after that, the next drawing is your sections, right? So this you need to give the section. So before going that, so first drawing is my ground floor. Okay, and next drawing is, if I go here, elevation. So first part we have covered all those ground floor slab and footpath details in first drawing. Then after that you need to create one more drawing for the plan for the roof. Okay, so if I go to the roof, so you need to give the details for that. So we can cover all the raptors and purlins. Okay, so if you go here, so our roof level is here. Okay, so we need to change here. So actually we have given, so we have changed the roof slope here. Okay, okay, so what we'll do, I will just create a new level here for the roof from the top of the building here. Okay, so and this level I will delete, this roof level. Oops, so I can't delete, so already here. Actually what happened, previously we have given the only 800 then after that we have moved the raptor location. Okay, so what I do, I will just give roof 1. Okay, and and if you go to the plan, go to floor plan, so this is your roof plan, right? So you can see this is the roof plan. Then similarly you need to clean up this plan. So set first 1 is to 50, hide all grid reference line you don't want to show here, right? And you need to change here fine and hidden, right? So you can see all the members see here hidden. What is the reason? Our we have set the top here roof level exact at this apex, and we have added this roof. So that's the reason all the members is below the roof. Okay, that's the reason they have shown in hidden line here. So what we'll do, so first of all those lines for the wall, side guards and roof we need to hide. Okay, so you can just hide before hide this roof. So if I select, oops, where is roof? Okay, so you can see this is the corner of the roof. Okay, so before hide this roof, you need to just add the line here, line work for the boundary of the roof. Okay, so we can just give the dl command. Dl means detail line, simple line. Okay, and I will use this rectangle option, and my roof is up from here then to here. Oops. Oh, yeah, we can cover up to here. Okay, so here also this is my roof edge. Then after that you can just off this roof. Okay, right click, then hide by element. So you can see once I hide, so you can see all the members are visible, right? So you can see here. So this is my roof line up to here. Then all the purlins, okay, side guards you need to hide. because your plan is looks messy. And this wall you can just also hide. We will cover this in elevation. So this is your roof line. Okay, so hide all those Z purlin side guards, only side, not your top purlins. So oops, no need to hide this. This is our end purlin. If I select, so this is C purlin. Okay, yeah, this is Z purlin, so I will hide this. So if I go to view, so yeah, so you need to hide those all those things, okay, in your plan. So I think we have hide this C purlin also. Okay, unhide. So if you hide some by mistake, and if you want to unhide again, so you have option here, this bulb. So just click here, and so you can see all whatever you have hide the element. So you we have hide this symbol, project base point, server base point. Then we have hide this. Okay, and by mistake we have hide this C purlin also. Where is the C purlin? Okay, so I will just check here. So if you go again, model. Okay, so this family, I will just close tag family right to here. Okay, so where is our end purlin? So you can see this is also Z purlin. So yes, so this is C purlin. So the same C purlin we need to unhide from here. So just tag yes. So just right click and we have option unhide element. Right, you can see. Right, so then you can just unhide all the Z purlin. Hide. If I go with category, so all the beams is hiding. Okay, so that's why I will go with the elements. Okay, then this wall I want to again hide. Right, then I want to hide this side purlin. So select all those purlin, and you can give the shortcut command EH, element hide. Okay, I want to EH type, just select and EH. Okay, so this is your framing. Okay, so all the purlins up to here, because my roof is here. If you see here, right, so a roof is coming up to here, so you need to extend all the Z purlin up to roof edge. Okay, up to here. So if you look at in plan, so you can see, so extend. So you need to give the extend command and just select and extend all the Z purlins like that, like that. You type AL, then AL, then then select, then select. Okay, then okay. So this is also Z purlin. Then select, then select, then select, and last one. This is C purlin, and here. Okay, the same thing. You need to extend up to this edge, roof edge. Select, select, then select, and last one select. So your framing plan is done here. Okay, then you need to just break your section for avoiding the clashing to the our element. Okay, like that. So you need to just give here. Then after that, the same thing. Okay, so I want to arrange these grid lines. Okay, so if I select, okay, and just arrange up to here. Okay, so if I go arrange with this 3D option, so it's affect in your plan also. Okay, so you can see here also disturb. What is the reason we have given here this grid line? Because we have shown this footpath here in ground floor plan. If I make it undo, so you can see. But in my roof level, I don't want to show any footpath because footpath is below. I want to show only this structural element. Okay, so if you go here, where is structure? Where is that? We have, just check again. Yeah, so this is my roof level. Okay, roof level. Then yes, so before, once you set at a ground level your grid, and if you set in another level, okay, as per your requirement, so you don't untick this option. So if you set 3D and if you adjust this grid at this plan, so it's automatically affect at all plans. Okay, so if you are adjust this grid line at only here as per this situation or as per this condition, so you need to click here on 3D, so it converts into the 2D. Then you can just rearrange individually. Select, click here 2D, and then you can adjust. Select, click here 3D and 3D to 2D, right? And select. If I move this with 3D option, so it disturb at all at level. So if you have set already the number of levels, all the grids at the number of levels, and if you just adjust at a certain level with 3D option, so these changes reflect at all location, all floor. So if you want to reflect at only this level, so you just click on 3D and convert into the 2D, so you can change only here. So if you see again in ground floor, so your grid as it is here, but if you check here, where is that my plan? Okay, so you can see, right? Then similarly you need to convert into the 2D, then 2D, then select 2D, then select 2D, then after that you can just rearrange. So you can see here, so all the grids as per the ground floor, you can change only here, right? Where is my roof one? Okay, so you can see. Then after that you need to give the dimension. So you need to give the center to center dimension of the grid. Okay, and then you need to give the extend your roof. Suppose my roof is 526 extend, so you can give the extend here. So once you select and go here edit witness line, so you can continue your dimension like that. Then you can just add di and you can just give the extension from here also. Then you can add your dimension. Yeah, you can adjust here round figure 525, right? So you need to just adjust your roof here and just add 525, 525. Okay, so this you need to give 525. So this needs to connect this wall. Yes, like that. You can adjust. So don't give the any half dimension. Okay, you need to give in multiple of 5 dimension. So I will use 525. Okay, it's the same thing here, right? So you can see I have given the tagging here. So you can see the column is shown hidden line because the column is below and this plan is at roof level, right? Then you can give the annotation here also. Okay, C1. So this is my C1. Then we have already assigned the tag for C1. So you don't need to give the again and again new here. You need to set once only in your project. Okay, and then you can just add here C1 and this is your C2. Then you can add C1, then C1, then C1, then here C2. Oops, C2. You need to use the TG command, right, for tagging. So here also we need to add columns. This is C2. Okay. And this is also C1. And this is also C1. Then this is also C1. Okay. So all the C1 I have given. So if there is clashing, so you need to just move your text like that. Select and you can just select and move. Here also select and you can place here. Then you can just clean up this C2 here. Then C2 here is okay. Here is okay. Yeah, all good. Okay, so C1 we have given. The same similarly, you can give the tag for all members. For example, so I have used this 100 by 100 by SHS. So I will assign the B1 for this. So this is my beam. Okay, so you need to select, go to here, edit type, go down and just add here B1. The same thing, you need to give the description. This is the beam. Okay, in description and type comments I will assign here sch dot. Okay, and click here apply. Okay, right. So if I give the tg command, so it the name is come here. If I select this, so this name is come because in this tag they have assigned the type name, but we need to change this. So just select and go to here edit type again and select. Go to here edit type. Sorry, edit label. Okay, so go to here edit label, so you can see here type name. So you need to remove this, select, and this red button is activate. So just remove it, and I want to add here type mark. Select and add. Okay, and apply and okay. Then you need to click here load into the project. So yeah, this is our project test 3 and click here okay and override the existing version. So you can see B1 is appear here. Then you need to give the tagging where you have added the B1. So this is my B1. So you need to give the tg command and just add the B1, then B1, then B1. Okay. Then similarly, you need to give the tag for this Perlin also. Okay. So this Perlin. So you can just give, suppose I will give ZP1, Z Perlin 1. Okay. So I will select this Perlin, go to here edit type. Okay, and go down. So here is a type mark, so you can say here zp1 for z perlin, right? Then after that you can give the description here. I will add here perlin, z perlin. So z dash perlin you can add here perlin, right? Then type comments, I will add here sch dot. Okay, and apply and okay. Similarly, you have added here C Perlin. So you need to just click here edit type and type. You can add here CP1 and you can add in description C Perlin, right? And in type comments you can add S C add dot and click here apply and okay. If you go to the your plan and just use the TG command, okay. So if you click the TG command and just move your cursor on this Z Perlin, so you can see CP1. You need to set once. So we have initially we have set for the beam category so already. So this tag is automatically apply for all beams. So CP1. So you can see this is ZP1. If I move my cursor, this is ZP1, ZP1, this ZP1, this is ZP1, right? This is also ZP1, this is ZP1, this is ZP1, ZP1, and last one is CP1. Then you can rearrange. So if your text is match with the member, you can just move. Then you can see here we need to just move, and this is your CP1. So try to give all tags in one line, right? So select this one, this, just press the control and select all the tags, right? Like that, and just try to give in one line, right? So you can see CP1, all those things. Then after that, we have added here also B1. So you can see B1 here, then B1, then B1, then B1, then B1 here, and then here also. I will give the only one tag for this because I have added this member from this point to this point. No need to give 1, 2, 3. But B1 is I have given. So this is the separate piece between grid 1, 2, then 2, 3. So that's the reason I have given the separate tagging. Okay, so you can just move your B1 just below, right? Then you can just move your B1, then you can just move your B1 here, and this tag is overlap to each other. So what we'll do, so this ZP1 you can move here. So this is ZP1 and this is your B1. Okay, so you need to give all tagging right here. Then after that, so you need to give the tag for the roof also. So we need to give the roof here. Roof. You can just say sh1 sit1, and we need to add the details for the sh1 in our table. Okay, so before going that, you need to add the extension of your roof. So for that purpose, I will use the annotate category. So I will go here annotate. So I will show you in paint, right? Okay, so this is my roof. Okay, so I will add here some hatch pattern like that and just show the ribs here like that. I don't want to show this hatch to all roofs, so just show at this corner and this corner, and then I will just annotate here sh1. And then when I will give the table, so I will add the sh1 and the type description for this sh1 I will add in table, right? So you need to add the hatch here. So how to add the hatch here? You need to go here annotate, click here region, and you have option here fill region, right? You need to select here, and you need to if you're this is the different types of region. Okay, so I will show you the one example. So if I select the vertical, right, and if I add this and click here okay, so you can see, so this is the different types of region. If I click down, so this is diagonal, then this is horizontal. Okay, so I will use the horizontal hatching here. Okay, so I want to show the just represent these ribs in a plan, these ribs. Okay, so when someone is read my drawing, so he can understand. So here is a metal deck slab and they have added this hatch pattern. So go to the region and sorry, right, go to here region and fill region, right, and you can just add your symbol. So I will just add from this up to 1500 length, 1.5 meter here and here also same, right? Then you can see I have added the two lines and I will just create a shape. Okay, and then I will use these options pin line. Okay, and then I want to just add the spin line like that, like that, like that, and finish. And if I go to here and just change horizontal, so you can see I have added this. So if I select, so this is the fill region. I want to just highlight, so this material is on the top, right? Then once you added this, so your member and column is not visible. So what we'll need to do, right click, go to here override graphics and by elements, and you need to click here surface pattern, and you have option here surface transparency, you can see here. So right now there is a zero transparency. I will add here 60 and click here okay. So you can see all the members and I can see because I have assigned the transparency for this shape. Then you need to add this shape here also. Okay, so just mirror exact at the midpoint. So right click and find your midpoint like that. So it comes here. both the corners, and you can just mirror again at the bottom here. Okay, and you need to just give the move command and just paste here. Okay, then select this and select this. Go again, override graphics in view by element, and you need to give the surface transparency for all shape. Okay, so you can see, right? So I will save this. Then I will annotate here. So you have, if you go to the annotation tab, so you have option here text. So just click, so you can add your text. Then I will add here sh1. Okay, so if I select, so you need to convert into the, okay, so this is 2.5. Okay, so you can create by 3 mm. So all the text is 3 mm height. So you need to click here edit type, click here duplicate, and you need to click here 3 and remove your 2 and click here OK. And you need to change the size, text size 3. Make it here 3 and click here OK. And so this is your text without any arrow. So if you click here, and you have option here, if you want to add the arrow to the left side, you can use this option. Okay, number of arrow you can add. If you want to remove arrow, so you have option remove. The same thing, you can add the arrow to the right side. I want to add left side, so I will add like that. Okay, so if I go, I want to change the arrow. So this is leader arrow 30 degree. I want to change to solid, fill 30 degree and apply. Okay, right, so you can see I have changed this. So this is my sh1. So you need to create. Okay, so you need to hide all those elevation mark, hide by category like that. Then rearrange your section mark. Okay, so you need to create the second drawing for the roof framing. So if I click here, so this is my first drawing. Okay, so if I double click, you can change the number. Suppose my this drawing is S01, right? I want to create new drawing. So click sheet, right click new sheet and click here OK. So this is your S02. Then you need to add your roof plan. So just drag it. Oops, here is different. Where is, yeah, this one. Yeah, it comes here, right? Then you need to just drag. So you can just close this. So you need to go S2, S02 level of plan. Sorry, drawing. Where is that? Okay, so this is your S02. So you need to just drag it, right? So you can change the name. So if you go down here, type, so you can add roof framing plan, right? So this is your title. You can give the, okay. So I think we should stop for now. So today we will see, you need to give the elevation. Okay, elevation on this grid, elevation on this grid. In elevation, we need to give the location of all roller shutter and doors. Okay, so you need to cover all the elevation. So third drawing it our elevation. Then fourth drawing is connection. So in connection details. Okay, so you can create a number of drawings as per your requirement. So if you have any question, any doubts, you can ask.
Sir, hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, in real problem, we will be given with the plot boundary and some dimensions for the setback.
Mm-hmm.
So in the and we will say the shed is maybe 20 by 30 or 20 by 50 or like that, the area wise. We
Mm-hmm.
say the size. So now in this case, we have started with the grids and
Right.
some, yeah, some outside offsets are came after in progression.
Mm-hmm.
So
Projection. Yeah.
also, yeah, means when we draw each one like is at Berlin and it was coming outside the grid. So
Hmm.
how we can determine the size here for this shed? From where we will
From
measure?
projection. Okay, so you can see here. So we have extend this purlins 525 from the grid 1. So they can add here. Just extend this, just make it cantilever from the grid 1 525. We have given all dimension from the outside of the grid, right? So you can cover here 525, then 525. Okay, then if I see the section, okay, suppose if I see this section and if I read this section, so how to know this purlin, what is the overhang here? So that I will refer this plan. So in that I will refer this dimension. So yes, so this purlin is cantilever by 525, and this purlin is also sorry, raptor is also cantilever by 525. So you need to give all the dimension in your plan, right?
Sir, actually, this one I got it, but the thing I didn't understand is we started from A and like that with 3 meter and 4 meter like offset.
Hmm.
So if we have some area like 50 by 30 or 60, like size is given, then
50 by
now
60,
no
not
no no,
getting.
now so
Oh,
now with this 526 means this projection we have came to later
yes,
stage.
yes, exactly,
From
yes.
the beginning, we didn't know that we will take 526 or no. So how we can fix the dimension of the shed in size of the
Okay,
shed?
okay. So first of all, you need to fix your column location, right? So once you fix, so you need to decide which connection you want to give here. So if you don't want to overhang this, so you can just trim this raptor up to here. Okay, so no need to give your extension, but as per the client requirement or as per the project requirement, you need to overhang it, or as per your design requirement, you need to just extend this raptor. So you, as per when you design, so you need to calculate this dimension. Okay, so on the basis of that, you need to model this. Okay,
That means on the basis of this calculation only we need to fix the grids in the
exactly,
beginning, right?
exactly,
Okay.
exactly right. So it's whatever you have designed. Okay, so all the design inputs design is your inputs for this creating the model. So you need to fix first your design, what is the overhang, which connection you want to give, moment connection or any connection as per your requirement. So on the basis of that, you need to fix all the grids and all overhang, all those stuffs. Got it?
Yes, sir. And also one more thing you said, like when we give the opening, door opening, you
Hmm.
told us to give some framing around this.
Yeah. So in
I
that
didn't get
case,
that.
okay, so I will just hide this, hide all the walls by category, so you can see. Yeah. So in that case, if you're if you add here door, so okay, I will just take a snap. All right. So this is your purlins. So this purlin is connected to this column and this column also. If you add this frame, so how it supports? Okay, so in that case, if you design some column here, just suppose I will just add here channel here. So you need to add the channel here. Okay, like that. So it's the same channel like that. So you need to design first and you need to add the channel here just around the opening. Then after that, you need to add one more beam for supporting this channel or hollow section is depend on your design. So you need to add this member also. So I haven't add because it's a take time. So when you add this opening, so you need to add the vertical support and horizontal support also, and then you need to give the connection with this frame, because this frame is connection to the this column and this beam. Okay, vertical connection and horizontal connection. So you need to add the members here, and this member is connected to the your main member, main column. Got it?
Yes, sir. So
So
how
you
we can?
sorry,
Yes, how we can add the gutters also outside?
gutters.
Uh,
Oh yes, gutter we miss actually. Okay. So what I do, I will just unhide the wall, unhide by category. So all the walls is you can see. Yeah. So if you go here in architectural tab and click here roof, and you have option here gutters, right? And then you need to click the edge of this wall or edge of this roof, so you can see the same thing here, like that. And if you look at in sections, so your gutter it looks like, but this gutter is just inside this wall, so you can just move here. So what is the distance from this point to this point? It's almost 27. Okay, so you just select and just add in horizontal distance 27, so it comes here. Then similarly you can add here minus, oops, it comes here. And if you look at in 3D view, so you can see, right? Then you can add drain pipe here also. So previously we have added, so I will show you in next session how to add the drain pipe. So all this
uh,
connection, yeah,
that we already seen in the previous class, sir,
yeah,
how to
right,
add
right,
the
yeah, yeah, but you need to model for this building also. If you add gutter, so you need to add the drain pipe also. Then this drain pipe is reflected in our elevation, and we can give the details for this drain pipe. Okay.
Yes, sir. And one more thing, sir. Sometimes there is a need of providing the ventilations in the
Top.
roof,
Yeah.
or yes, roof, or like in the sides. Just
Right. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yes, yes, we will add next session. So we need to add the
Okay,
louvers
sir.
here. Okay, so louvers you need to give here louvers. So in between two, we have added the girds here, right? Side girds. So you can add here louvers at all location. So we will add in next session.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Any doubt? Any question? Okay. So do the practice on this steel structure. So if you have any question while doing the practice, so you can just ask. Okay. Good night, all.
Thank you, sir. Good night,
Good
sir.
night, sir. Thank
Good
you, sir.
night. Good night.